So many people have been asking me this question, and ever since I made a video in regards to a prediction of a monthly support and resistance for a pair that I did in the past, now that people have been asking me, hey, can you do a prediction on more pairs? So in this video, I'm gonna give you 4 predictions for this month that you should take in consideration whether you trade binary options or trade Forex, and it's gonna help you make money during the month. With that being said, if you're new into my channel and you're into binary options, Forex trading, crypto trading, or any type of making money online, this channel is for you. Make sure you smash the like button if you find value at any point during the video, and make sure you are subscribed for more videos just like this one. That being said, let's jump into the video. Okay, so we're gonna start with EURUSD, which is the most common pair, and I'm gonna delete these because I don't want to create any type of confusion or anything like that. So the first thing we're gonna do is that we're gonna go on a monthly candlestick pattern. As you can see, there are many lines that we need to delete to have everything cleaned up. There you go. So this is, if you notice, this is the monthly, this is the last 12 months, okay? This candle right here is where the year started, okay? The year, 2019. All these are monthly candles, okay? The reason why I actually do this is actually to get a yearly prediction of what is going to happen. So if you notice, we have a downtrend ever since 2008. Do you see it? So most likely the downtrend is going to continue, probably not as strong as it should be, but if you notice in 2017 there was an uptrend and so on. But we're looking at a monthly candle. So the first thing we got to do is go into the daily candlesticks in order to see what is going to be the highest level of the month that we can see. And we're going to draw some horizontal lines. I would say this is the highest point of the month. Let me see where it started. This was December. This is where the year started. It's going down. And we're going to look at the support line, which should be this one, but I'm 100% sure that it's going to be this one right here. There you go. And we scroll away just a little bit in order to see. I would even lower it down right here. There you go. Perfect. So it's a good support line in there. And if we look at the current time, yeah, if you notice, it got this candle right here. So this is the support line and this is the resistance line. These are the highest and lowest points of the month in this pair. Does that mean it's going to touch a bunch of times? It doesn't. But let's go into the prediction of 1 week. I'm sorry, with 4 hours. If we look at 4 hours, this is where it started, if I'm not mistaken. There you go. This is where everything started. Let me create it a little bit upper. And there you go. If you notice, it started right here. This is where the month started, where the year started. All the year, it's been a downtrend, right? And this is the support line, which has not been touched yet, but it will be touched during the next few weeks. This is 4-hour candles, remember. So even in the next few days, it can be touched. Does that make sense? Okay, so we're looking at an hourly candle. And I know many of you might say, hey, you know what, but this is not, I mean, how am I supposed to trade if it's never gonna touch? We're gonna look at in the middle support and resistance line in here. I would say that it's around right here. This looks pretty strong. We're gonna measure that again. This is on a daily chart. So what we see is this. I would even say it's right a little bit up around right here. There you go. And we go back a little bit in order to see if it has been respected. Here it was. Okay, yeah, it is a good support and resistance. So now these are the levels that you need to be looking at, okay? So if you notice, this is in 1 day. If we change it to 4-hour candles, this is way closer than the upper line, right? This one right here. And you can write it down, or you can draw your lines on your trading view chart. It's 1.11101. And the lowest point is going to be 1.09667. You can look it up in here. So this is how you're supposed to be trading. You can change it to 1 hour and look at the trends. It doesn't mean that you need to place 20 trades per day. But let's say, for example, that you are in an hourly candles. And let's see what happened every time this resistance line was actually touched. If it was touched right here and you enter for Forex, you enter at 1.11123, it has been reaching, let's say you close it around here. It's 1.10814. It's over 100 pips, okay? And it continues to go down. It was all the way here to 1.09925, okay? We're talking about almost 1,000 pips in just one trade. And what happens if it touches, since this is a downtrend, of course, the resistance line is way easier to be respected than the support line, right? Let's take a look at this one. It touched right here at 1.2382. Let me do the math. 12382, and it has been dropping the entire year. Let's say that you actually close it around this other resistance line. 11123. It's 1,259 pips. How much is that in profit? Pretty much, huh? So make sure you actually save these predictions for the month. This one, I don't think is going to be touched, but this one might be touched. This one right here, okay? And just like that, you're supposed to be looking at more predictions in order to actually have more opportunities. For example, you can use this line. Let me get it right here, trend line in here, and you can draw it and know about this downtrend. When is it going to touch again? There you go. So once it drops more and it touches here, it's going to continue going down. This isn't support and resistance, but it's a good way to actually analyze when to enter for the next start dropping again. Does that make sense? Okay, so hopefully you saved these lines. These are going to be the lines of the month, and most likely it's going to be the lines for the next couple of months, at least for this one right here. But let's go ahead and take a look at the next pair, AUDUSD. Again, let me just delete the lines so that, so that we don't have confusions. There you go. Okay, so what we're gonna do again is that we're gonna go with 1 day, and we're gonna see what's going on in 1 day. Let me just delete this. So in 1 day, if you notice, the support line is actually being touched at this specific moment. So I'm gonna draw the line in here, and I'm gonna look back and try to see where it was respected again. I would say around this area this time. Yes, right there. Yes, right there it was respected. So we have a strong support line in here, which actually went down just a little bit. If you notice right here, it's at 0.66469. That's the support line on AUDUSD for the month. And the resistance line, I don't want to draw it too high because this is a downtrend as well. So I would say it's around right here. Even we're going to draw 3 lines on this one as well. So I would say right here, and the other one, it's probably around right here. We're going to measure this, all right? We're not just gambling. We're going to measure this and see if they are being respected as well. This one, if you notice, it might be right here. We're going to confirm them just a little bit. And here we can determine whether they're respected or not, even though this part is kind of crazy. So let me look for another place. Okay, if you notice right here, it's been respected. There you go. It's been respected, the highest one, and the lowest one, it's been respected here as well. If you notice, yeah, the middle one, it's being respected as well. So we do have a good support and resistance, three levels actually right now. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna focus on this one. Why this one? Because this one is the highest point that we're gonna be able to see during the month. We change it to 4 hours because right here you might say, whoa, it looks quite close. But if you change it to 4 hours, it's not that close anymore, okay? We have a huge window over here of candles that we're gonna be looking at all at the same time. So the resistance level on AUDUSDs is this month is at 0.68200. On the middle one, which can be support and resistance, it's at 0.67447, okay? And the lowest point is at 0.66469. It's a difference of almost like 2,000 pips or something like that. Which is cool, you know, because if it reaches this point and you enter for a sell, for example, if you're doing Forex, we're talking about 0.67447 minus, how much is the lowest? 0.66469. I don't think I actually did it right. Let me see. 7 minus 66469. We're talking about 978 pips in just one trade in this area. If you're trading binary options, what you need to do is just wait for it to touch these levels and then enter for call, put for different time frames. It has been touched many times. Obviously in binary options, the resistance looks kind of different, kind of messy. But if you go right here, for example, you can play with it, of course. And if you see that it's not being respected at a certain point, you can move it just a little bit to adjust it for 15 minutes. But let's say, for instance, here, you can see 1 is a win, 2 is a win. This one broke the resistance, but it went back. You want it again. This was a call. You want it. You want it. You want this call. You want this put. You want this put. Then it continued to go down. Okay? So once it reaches that level again, look, it touched this level, but then it dropped in the money. Now he broke it. Now it became a resistance. And here, this part was kind of crazy during the last couple hours. I don't know if are there news or something? GBP news. I don't think that affects. Okay, but you get my, oh no, I'm sorry. That was my bad. I'm sorry. This is the resistance line. I was not looking at the resistance line in here. So it hasn't touched again, actually. Hasn't touched again. And my recommendation is that whenever you sit on trading and you see that it's actually closed, what you can do is click in here or right click on it and add an alert. You create it, and once actually that line is touched, the screen is gonna give you an alert so that you can know that you can enter the trade. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. Okay, so hopefully you wrote down the actual support and resistance on this pair as well. We're gonna do one more, and I think we're gonna actually leave the other pairs for the next days, all right? For a different video. So right now, I'm gonna delete all the lines, perfect. So I'm gonna go with 1 day again. This is USDJPY. And in here, which doesn't look that trend per se, I'm gonna draw a, you know what? I'm gonna go with monthly, weekly. Because I wanna see what's going on with this pair, because it looks really crazy, to be honest with you. Okay, this is the support line. And the resistance line, I would say, it's around this area, by the way. There you go. Okay, this is the second one. We're gonna draw a third one, of course, as usual. Just remember and keep in mind that the third one, it's a risky one, okay? Yeah, that's perfect. There you go. This is 1 week. We change it to 1 day just to make sure that is being respected. If you notice here, it broke it, but yeah. This one goes up just a little more. There you go. Perfect. And this one looks good. And this one maybe goes up just a little more. There you go. Perfect. So these are the three levels. Write them down. The highest resistance is 114.310. The middle one is 110.503. And the resistance, the support line, the lowest one is 104.672. There's a lot of pips and difference in there. We take a look at 4 hours just to make sure where is it that we're standing, and you can see a wide movement because this one has larger space to move. Okay, this is probably out of the three predictions the one that is going to have less opportunities to enter, but if you notice, it's quite stable. It's a pretty stable market at this moment. So this one, I don't really find it as good opportunities. This one is better to actually find real-time opportunities at the moment that you're actually trading, because if you notice on a 4 hours and the 1 hour, there are no opportunities to actually enter. But write it down. Whenever you see that this part is actually being touched, you have a huge potential to actually make a lot of money. If you're trading Forex, because many people have been asking me for Forex in regards to this. 110.503 minus 504.672. Between those levels, there's a total of 5,831 pips. So whenever you see, and this is kind of a downtrend as well, slightly, but it's a downtrend. So whenever you get to this point for a sell option, there are huge ads that the price actually goes into this direction. Take a look. After you touch it in here, in about what? It took a while actually, because this is a daily basis. But in about 30 days, let me see, if you started in May 20th, and let's see, June 20th, in June 20th, it ended right here, 108.79, which is a lot of pips. But if you continue all the way, it's one trade until August, and you make 6,000 pips. It's a lot of money, all right? I know you might say, hey, but these predictions are not real time. I mean, I gotta enter right now. No, these predictions that I'm sharing in these videos are predictions that are gonna help you trade manually during the month so that you can make a lot of money. Forex traders usually don't place 10 trades per day. They place, some of them even place 2, 4, 5 trades per month. They make a lot of money. It's dependent on what strategy you're using, but if you're using support and resistance strategy and what you're looking for is to make a lot of money in less trades, this is the opportunity. These are the levels that you should be using. Thank you very much for watching this video, and if you guys have any questions, you can put it on the comment section below. I'll be glad to answer those comments as soon as I can. And thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe and smash the like button, and I'll see you on the next one.